All right, guys, Mikey here from Electric Scooter Guy, and I want to do another review on my VIPER 11-inch Alibaba electric scooter. It's a 30 amp hour battery with two 1400 watt motors. It's pretty fast, I gotta say. It is. It's got a lot of torque. It's about a 40 to 42 mile an hour scooter. It gets up to 40 to 42 miles an hour, no problem, especially on a full charge. I could even get it up to about 45 miles an hour going down hills. And guys, don't get it twisted. If you ever see these rims on any kind of scooter, this kind of scooter, another kind of scooter, if you ever see these rims with the silver and black, they all say 2,800 watts, as you can see right there, 2,800 watts. Now, that does not mean that they're 2,800 watts a piece. Each motor is not 2,800 watts. It's 2,800 watts altogether, making it 1,400 watts a motor. 1,400 watts per motor. People think that they're 5,600 watts altogether. If this scooter had 5,600 watts altogether between, the front motor and the back motor, it would be the fastest scooter in the world. Are you kidding me? Even if the controllers were pushing out 5,600 watts, it would be ridiculously fast. It would be like a 60 mile an hour scooter. But it's not, guys. So don't get it twisted when you see companies say that this scooter is a 5,600 watt scooter just because it says 2,800 watts on the back rim. Because most scooters say if it's a 1,400 watts or 1,600 watt scooter, let's say, it will say 1,600 watts on the rim. So because this one says 2,800 watts, the total, people think that it's 2,800 watts a piece. Yeah, right. But anyways, guys, another thing that I had problems with, I want to go over some problems that I had with this scooter, just so you guys know, because if you want to buy this scooter, I think that you need to know a few problems that I had with this, and I'm sure a lot of other people have had the same problems I've had. First of all, this scooter, look, the stem, the lights, everything, the brakes, the calipers, the acrylic deck, the back kick plate. These scooters are all made the same. They all have the same exact frames. The frames are exactly the same. This just happens to have two 1,400 watt motors, so they don't have those silver lipped 1,600 watt motors. That's the only difference. Otherwise, the handlebars are the exact same. Some have different speedometers than others. This one lights up blue, red, and green. Some light up different colors, like the Maki scooter, the M-A-I-K-E scooter, Maki, I think it's called. It lights up different colors, but it's the exact same scooter. It just has the silver lipped 1,600 watt rims. That's the only difference. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's got high beams, mid beams, and it's got blinking lights. It's got big 11-inch tires. 4 inches wide. They're huge. The brakes are small. The calipers are like 120 millimeters, 125 millimeter rotors. And not the calipers, the rotors are like 125 millimeters. The suspension, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, it rides a little hard, even though you can soften it up. You could soften it up or harden it up. And if you don't WD-40 it like every month, they start making noises. Then this piece right here, the neck, this piece that holds everything together on the stem, it creaks and cracks and makes noises lately like you wouldn't believe. I only put 1,200 miles on this bike. Are you kidding me? It creaks, cracks, makes noises. When you jump up and down on the bike, it makes noises. I mean, when you're riding it, it's not as bad. But when you have it sitting and you jump up and down on the bike, oh my God, it makes such crazy creaking, cracking noises. And that's what you get when you buy a cheap electric Chinese scooter. That's all this is a cheap electric Chinese scooter. And like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen this scooter before with the lights and this folding mechanism and this suspension and this stem and these handlebars and these brakes. They're the same. All these scooters are the same. They're the exact same with the back kick plate. Some of them have like a tow handle right here. and they don't have this band, which I think is stupid. The band definitely makes this a lot more sturdy. This is still nice and tight after over 1,000 miles. A lot of people say that this comes apart, but that's because I don't put my feet here. I'm scared to put my feet there because I feel like it's going to break. So it's still nice and tight. It doesn't make any noises. I put my foot right here because it's a long deck. It's not a wide deck, but it's a long deck. I mean, it's a cool scooter. I mean, for the price, they gave me back $800 on the scooter because this scooter was supposed to come with two 1,600 watt motors. It ends up coming to my house with two 1,400 watt motors. It came from this company called Green Travel in China. I don't know why I went through this company. I am so stupid. But this was like a year ago. I didn't know much about electric scooters. Now I know everything about electric scooters. And the scooter that I got after this was the KAABO Wolf Warrior. Now that's a real scooter, guys. That's a real fucking scooter. Compared to this, that's a real scooter. This is a chintzy scooter compared to that. So I just want to let you guys know, if you're going to buy this kind of scooter with 1,400 watt motors or 1,600 watt motors, they are cheap scooters. If you're going to get one for $1,200, $1,300, $1,000, $1,100, then so be it. It's not a bad scooter. But if you're going to pay $2,500, like I seen that Fear Boy, whatever it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Fear Boy. They want $2,500 for that scooter. It's got the same motors that I have. They're trying to say it's a 5,600 watt scooter. Same motors I have. And same frame. For $2,500, they're out of their minds. You could go on Alibaba and get two 1,600 watt motors for $800 plus $300 shipping and about $100 tax. So you're into it for like $1,100-$1,200 and they want $2,500. Are they out of their minds? That is insanely crazy. But like I said, this came to my house with the two 1,400 watt motors. I was so pissed off. I fought with the lady at Green Travel for a month. She finally gave me $800 back, so I only paid $1,000 for the scooter. But that's what it should have been. $900, at the most $1,000. But not $1,800. $1,800. I mean, I could see if it had the 1,600 watt motors, maybe bigger brakes, maybe hydraulic brakes. But no. It's got oil-based brakes. They're like semi-hydraulic brakes. They suck, actually, because the rotors are so small. They're so tiny that the brakes, the EBS doesn't kick in unless you're doing 25 miles an hour or beyond. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know about this scooter. And if you're going to buy one,